My snobby neighbors constantly reported my tacky garden gnomes to the homeowners association. As a movie prop master, I have now replaced them with hyper-realistic, life-sized alien sculptures that are technically art installations and therefore protected by a city ordinance I helped write. My neighbors, the Hendersons, are the kind of people who believe beige is a personality. Their lawn is a sterile green carpet. Their hedges are trimmed with surgical precision, and their entire existence seems dedicated to the eradication of anything resembling joy or whimsy in our neighborhood. My small army of cheerful, tacky garden gnomes was, to them, a declaration of war. For a year, I was in a constant battle with them and the homeowners association they weaponized. I would receive a notice, a $25 fine for non-conforming lawn ornamentation. I would move the gnomes 2 feet to the left. Another notice. It was a tedious, petty war of attrition, and last week they escalated. I came home to find a final warning taped to my door, declaring that if the gnomes were not removed within 24 hours, the homeowners association would have them professionally discarded at my expense. What the Hendersons did not know is that my job is literally to create fantastical things. I am a prop master for a major movie studio. I build alien worlds, craft magical artifacts, and design monsters for a living. I am an expert in foam latex, silicone, and the subtle art of making the impossible look terrifyingly real. And what they also did not know is that, a few years ago, I had volunteered my expertise to a city council subcommittee tasked with drafting a new public arts ordinance. An ordinance I had personally helped write to protect artists from exactly this kind of petty tyranny. The Hendersons thought they were fighting a war with a gnome enthusiast. They were about to find out they were fighting a war with a monster maker who knew the law better than they did. I spent the entire weekend in my workshop, a flurry of plaster, paint, and righteous fury. I did not just make new lawn ornaments, I created a masterpiece. On Monday morning, the gnomes were gone. In their place, my front lawn had become the scene of an intergalactic incident. A 7-foot-tall, hyper-realistic xenomorph, its skin glistening with a wet black sheen, was posed in a terrifying lunge over the Hendersons' perfectly manicured rose bushes. A few feet away, a classic big-headed gray alien was calmly examining my mailbox with a strange glowing probe. And in the center of the lawn, a life-sized, 6-limbed Martian insectoid was posed as if it was about to lay a clutch of eggs in my bird bath. They were not tacky. They were terrifying. They were art. The Hendersons' shriek of horror was audible from across the street. Within an hour, the homeowners association president was at my door, sputtering with rage, a crumpled fine notice in his hand. "What in the world are those?" he demanded. I just smiled. "Those," I said, pointing to the plaque I had installed at the foot of my driveway, "are the visitors. It is a multimedia sculptural series exploring themes of suburban xenophobia. They are not lawn ornaments. They are a registered public art installation." I handed him a copy of City Ordinance 1138, the one I had helped write. It clearly stated that any registered art installation was exempt from all homeowners association aesthetic guidelines. The look on his face was a priceless work of art in itself. He knew he was beaten. He could not do a thing. Now my lawn is a local tourist attraction. People stop to take pictures all day. The Hendersons have not made eye contact with me in a week. They even installed new, taller blinds on their front windows. But the best part is, according to the ordinance, I am allowed to change or evolve the installation at any time. I'm already sketching out a 12-foot-tall Cthulhu for Christmas.